My name is Goldman. I'm an attorney with Goldman & Associates, and today I want to talk about holiday parenting time. But holiday parenting time could mean different things to different people, especially in a situation of a marriage which is a mixed marriage culturally, and then there's a divorce. Sometimes you might have a situation where a person of one faith marries a person of another faith, and there is a blending of the celebrations of the various holidays during the marriage. What happens though when we split the kids apart? What happens during the divorce? Do you celebrate the Jewish holidays or the Christian holidays? Do you celebrate the Muslim holidays? Do you celebrate, in other words, how does it work out? And what do you do with your kids? And what happens if there is a conflict in that you have a holiday falling out, and this could happen, generally speaking, around the same day or the same time during the year, same, let's say, 2 or 3 days covering both holidays, and yet they're two different faiths, and the children are being raised to respect both religions. How do you work that out? Well, generally speaking, the courts are going to give the parties broad leeway to try and work out, in the judgment of divorce, a situation where the children have some clear directive on how they're going to handle holiday observance and religious observance in that regard. Sometimes though, especially when parties get divorced, a lot of times mixed faith marriages get divorced because of conflicts arising out of the mixed faith. And therefore, there's often a line drawn in the sand where a husband will say, my kids are being raised in this culture, in this faith. And the wife will say, no, my parents are from this, and this is what I observe, and blah, blah, blah. If that's the situation, then ultimately what's going to happen is the court, and believe me, they don't want to do this, but if it goes this way, the court, in determining what's appropriate for the custody, the legal custody of the child, the court has to deal with issues of religious observance. And the court's going to make an assessment as to what is the appropriate way for the child to observe and how those holidays are handled. And sometimes the court will make a recommendation regarding some sort of mutual observance of both sets of holidays. Sometimes the court will find that one parent is particularly devout and the other one doesn't really care as much. And maybe the court will steer the children toward the devout one, especially if that's where the custody lies. So the message that I'm leaving with you is try to work it out yourself. You worked it out during your marriage. You worked it out for all those years. See if you can cooperate, because if you cannot, and the guy in the black robe is being asked to make this call, you may not like the decision that he comes up with. Because if he's got to make a choice, that choice may favor you, and it may not favor you. So please bear that fact in mind as you enjoy your multicultural holiday season. If you have any questions, reach out to us, and of course, we'll be glad to help you out. And if you found this helpful and informative, like and share.